Good evening everyone, I'm Rodit Jean Araula and I'm gonna report the Unit 3, which is the productivity software application tools for teaching and learning, open-ended tools and their uses in teaching and learning, maximize the use of Microsoft Word, spreadsheet, and Publisher. So first, let's talk about the productivity software applications tools for teaching and learning. So productivity software, also called personal productivity software or office productivity software, is an application software used for producing information such as documents, presentations, worksheets, databases, charts, graph, digital paintings, electronic music, and digital video. So, the importance of productivity tools in teaching and learning is to help us get things done faster. So software is giving life to a computer. So there are many communication tools options available to faculty for both synchronous and asynchronous communication with the students. So during pandemic, we students experience both synchronous and asynchronous class by our teacher. So for example, we use Microsoft Teams, Zoom, Google Classroom, and Facebook Classroom. And I have here the one example of a software application, which is the Microsoft Word. So uses and key feature makes it so important in the academic discipline and considered one of the mostly widely used educational application by students and teachers by making innovative methods of teaching and learning. So Microsoft Word or MS Word, it is used to create professional quality documents, letters, reports, resumes, and etc. And also it allows you to edit or modify your new or existing documents. And the next one is Microsoft Excel. So Microsoft Excel is one of a new popular version or highly useful for students as well. They make use of the application to generate graph and charts. It is now increasingly popular among students for projects and etc. So Excel can be used to generate a comparative analysis of various data related to school and students. So karaniwang itong ginagamit para sa mga financial na pagsusuri. So, by Microsoft Excel, pwede po ta diri mag-organize or mag-ayos or mag-calculate ng iba't ibang datos na may nakapaloob na formula gamit ang tinatawag na spreadsheet system. So, the next one is Microsoft PowerPoint. So, it is a slides-based presentation tool that comes as part of Microsoft Office 365 package. It can be used by teachers and students as a way of creating slideshows. PowerPoint allows users to share the presentation live in the room as well as digitally online via a video conference interface. So, PowerPoint or PPT, it helps people to better understand the idea or topic in front of the learners practically and easily. So, especially to the teachers, it makes their lesson more creative and to make their students alive to listen. So, that's all for the productivity software application tools for teaching and learning. And now, let's move on to the next topic, which is the open-ended tools and their uses in teaching and learning. So what is open-ended tools and their uses in teaching and learning? So open-ended tools enable the educator to access it freely. These tools are used to build, to create, or to combine to make something new. So I have here the 4 types of open-ended tools. So the first one is word processing documents. So word processing refers to the act of using a computer to create, edit, save, and print documents. In order to perform word processing, a specialized software known as a word processor is needed. So word processing documents, it is a typical word processor, enables the user to create documents, edit them using the keyboard and mouse, store them for retrieval, and print them to a printer. So one example of a word processor is a MS Word or Microsoft Word. So the next one is slide presentation software. So it is defined as a computer programs designed to allow the user to present information in an engaging way, such as with text, pictures, sound, and video. So slide presentation software or PPT is one of the example of slide presentation software, which is Google Slide, Freezy, Canva, and Keynote. So mostly teacher and even as students are using this slide presentation to make our lesson or our topic more creative and also exciting. So the third one is electronic references materials. So electronic reference materials, electronic books, journal, and streaming videos are all types of electronic resources are another tool as well. So electronic references materials or e-reference are sources of information in the form of online encyclopedias, dictionary, timelines, handbooks, and guides. So these resources provide reliable and accurate quick facts, definition, and background information on any topic. So the fourth one is tablet and cell phone apps. So a mobile app or a mobile application is a software application developed specifically for use on a small wireless computing devices such as smartphones and tablets rather than desktop or laptop computers. So tablets and cell phone apps, it is an educational application, mobile or tablet application that can make tasks easier. So some example of it is Khan Academy, Duolingo, TED-Ed, Quizlet, and Kahoot. So that's all for the open-ended tools and their uses of teaching and learning. And now let's move to next topic, which is to maximize the use of Microsoft Word, spreadsheet, and Publisher. So number one is the Microsoft Word. So I have here the 12 Microsoft Word tips to improve productivity. So number one is auto recovery and auto save documents. So one of the biggest frustration for Word users is losing all their work in case of an unexpected system or program crash. For this reason, it is important to keep saving your document after you make a few changes. So you can just set auto-save option in the Word settings. So number 2 is recover and save documents. You can also recover and save documents by navigating through Files Info menu. Under Manage Version, click Recover and Save. So open a list of unsaved files, double-click a file to open, click Save As to open and save a copy of the file. The number 3 is Customize Paste option. Copy and paste combination is very helpful when you are working in a Word document, but at times, it can get tricky, especially when you are pasting a preset format. Number 4, using the Word clipboard. If you are copying various blocks of text or images, you can increase your productivity by storing the various copies in the clipboard. Number 5, maintain format consistency with text styles. When you want to style particular portion of your document, then highlight the text and select one of the text styles ribbon under Home menu. By applying proper formatting to your documents, you can easily convert Word documents to beautiful PDF ebooks. Number 6 is applying styles quickly. You can use styles to quickly apply a set of formatting choices consistently throughout your document. Number 7 is use table of contents. Create documents with appropriate headings. The headings facilitate ease navigation, outline view, and help when generating an automatic table of contents on a references tab. Number 8, navigation pane to move content blocks. The navigation pane helps you easily drag and drop the content blocks. You can enable the navigation pane under View menu. So, number 9, insert screenshots quickly. Screenshots help to show with a single picture exactly you explain in hundreds of words in order to insert screenshot menu. Number 10, adding divider. Just place the cursor in a blank line between sentences and hit the hyphen key several times. Number 11 is insert bold quotes. So having 1,000 of words without any picture or table in a document make people bored. But you have an option to insert colorful quotes to keep the reader on your documents. Number 12 is a master keyword shortcut. So a key of a or combination of a keys that you can press on a computer keyboard as a quick way of achieving a particular result. So for example is Ctrl S to save, Ctrl V to paste, Ctrl A to select all, and many more. And the next is the spreadsheet. So I have here the 10 spreadsheet tips and tricks to maximize Google Sheets. So the first one is phrase rows and columns. So when you're working with a large volumes of data, it's easy to get lost. So this is a problem when you can see the column name in the header row. Number 2, use conditional and alternative formatting. Conditional formatting can help you track the evolution of metrics like KPIs with color cells. You can make a cell row and column change color with data meets certain conditions. Number 3, use add-ons. They are small programs built by developers that enable you to do more with spreadsheet or file. Number 4, use template. Templates are one of the best ways to save time and when you and your colleagues are working on GIS. Number 5, learn how to use comments and notes. So you can simply add information about the cell. Number 6, use Google Form with Google Sheets. Help you plan events, conduct a survey, or poll, give students a quiz, or collect other information is an easy streamlined way. Number 7, check the version history. So users with edit access to a file can view the full history of Google Sheet. You can revert to earlier versions of the files and see which person made specific edits. Number 8, find and replace. So with the find and replace functions, you can easily make an revision. So if you want to replace values in a selected range, select all the cells where you want to replace a value, then evoke the replace window by pressing Ctrl H. Then number 9, create filters. Sort your data numerically or alphabetically, select cells you want to sort. Number 10, protected sheets and ranges. Google Sheets is a great form of collaborating, but sometimes you might want to lock part of the spreadsheet to prevent others from making edits. And the next one is the Microsoft Publisher. So I have here the 10 tips to use MS Publisher flawlessly. So number 1, page sizes. So you can start a new document or change a current document to any page size you like. Number 2, the nudge option. Just select the object you need to move and use alternate arrow key either up, down, right, left, and your object. Number 3 is absolute positioning. Even better, go to the format size and position and use numerical values to position and size object. This is the absolute best way to make sure things will look right when you are going to press with a design. Number 4 is grouping elements. After you have a section of your layout position very precisely, it might be a good idea to select all items. This will lock them together in the relative position. Number 5 is automatic wrapping. You don't have to press enter at the end of each line. Just just at the end of a paragraph. Simply type away and let publisher wrap the text automatically. Number 6. One space or two. Instead of putting two spaces after each sentence, just put one. This is standard in the industry. Number 7. Putting things in the background. Publisher uses foreground and dark background layers. Your work will go on in the foreground by default unless you set it to be that background. You might want to use images or text in the background. Number 7. Remember to print a hard copy. So it is very easy to miss mistakes in your document when you're looking at it only on the screen. Print it out and look at it. Check for spelling errors, spacing problems, inconsistencies, and design problems. Number 9 is spacing and alignment. So spacing should be consistent throughout your publication. Number 10, spelling and punctuation. So don't forget to check your spelling, punctuation, and grammar. Run the spelling checker. Another good one is to check the accuracy of hyphenation. So that's all for this evening. Thank you for listening.